Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Navin Pradhan with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils Statue of Peace to mark 151st birth anniversary celebrations of Jain Acharya Sri Vijay Vallabh Sureshwarji Maharaj. National Press Day being observed today. Nagaland joins with the rest of the nation in observing National Press Day, and Nagaland's COVID-19 tally total breaches the 10,000 mark. The details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today unveiled the Statue of Peace in Pali district of Rajasthan through video conference on the 151st birth anniversary of Sureshwar Ji Maharaj. Addressing the function, Modi said that New Year is a year of spiritual aura and a year of inspiration. He said the land of Gujarat has given two Vallabhs, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in the political field and Acharya Vijay Vallabhji Maharaj in the spiritual field. Modi said that this statue will become an inspiration source of peace and non-violence in the world. He said Acharya Vallabh laid the foundation stones for Indian educational institutions in many states. Prime Minister Modi also appealed to saints and seers to disseminate the message of vocal for local among their followers. National Press Day is being celebrated today. The day observed on 16th November every year is symbolic of a free and responsible press. It was on this day the Press Council of India started functioning as a moral watchdog to ensure that the press maintains high standards and is not fettered by any influence or threats. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has greeted all the media professionals on National Press Day. He said any attack on freedom of the press is detrimental to national interests and should be opposed by one and all. In a video message at a webinar on National Press Day organized by the Press Council of India, Naidu said democracy cannot survive without a free and fearless press. The Vice President said sensationalism should be avoided and the tendency to mix news with views needs to be curbed. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar, speaking at the webinar, has said that press freedom is the soul of a democracy. He said press freedom is responsible freedom. The minister said it is the duty of the media to practice responsible freedom, and if the government trusts the media, they must set an example too. The minister said government has constituted a committee to look into the TRP system and it will soon submit its report. Along with the rest of the country, Kohima Press Club KPC today observed National Press Day under the theme Role of Media During COVID-19 Pandemic and Its Impact on Media. Commemorating the day, a panel discussion on the journalism and journalistic ethics, a relook and role of media during COVID-19 pandemic was held among the club members. Participating in the discussion, President of Nagaland Press Association H. Chishi said the coronavirus outbreak has created a massive infodemic in fighting against the virus and fake news. Pointing out that bombardment of information also creates confusion on whom to trust, he said it is important to identify the ethics and principles during this time. He exuded confidence that the media in the state has never overstepped its line of professionalism, and that is the beauty of the media in the state. He urged the members to maintain accuracy, fairness, impartiality, independence, accountability, humanity, and be truthful while performing their duties. He also appealed to all to remain optimistic and continue with their bonded duties during this unprecedented time. Advisor of KPC, Kopilo Krome, emphasized on earning respect through one's own individual journalistic works. Stating that media are the eyes and ears of the society, he urged the media professionals to be unafraid to speak the truth and maintain integrity. Senior journalist and correspondent of Press Trust of India, Narayan Bahadur, dwelled on the basic principles of journalism, which are the 5 W's in one age, saying that if one understands its core principles, one can uphold the journalistic ethics. He also emphasized on the need to maintain balance while reporting. Nagaland Post correspondent Emilu K. Konyak, sharing on her experiences, emphasized on the need to be accountable, saying that as a responsible journalist, one must have the ability to hold accountability of their work and correct immediately if any error is made in the report. Correspondent of Morung Express V.B. Sophie said ethics of journalism remains absolute in whatever period we are in. Emphasizing on speaking the truth to power, she said in the context of Nagaland, the work of reporting is reduced to covering mundane events instead of the pursuance of truth. VB also said a journalist's first priority is towards the citizens and said we must put public interest first above our own interest, which also includes the publishers' and editors' interest. On the occasion, freelancer Ato Natsukru Kensei, and reporter of Northeast Live, Sara Konyak, were conferred with KPC Impact Journalism 2020. Besides freelancer Rita Vishu Krocha and correspondent Nagaland Post Zovezo Resu were awarded for the best article and photography competition respectively based on the theme. You are listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. National Press Day was also observed at Dimapur and Mokokchung. Addressing the day, Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sundararajan said media plays an intangible part in shaping the collective consciousness of the people and added that prevalence of fake news in the society is a menace for which media has a very important role to contain it. Speaking on the theme, editor of Nagaland page T. Monalisa Chankija said the pandemic has taken a heavy toll on the media across the globe. She said that even before the pandemic, with newer technologies, older media forms were confronting unsurmountable challenges and numerous newspapers, magazines and journals forced to skeletal survival. Chankija called upon the media fraternity not to forget the pressure to fall prey to fake news and sensationalism. She added that media is morally obliged to leave behind an institution and a legacy for those to come. Speaking on the occasion at Mokokchung, Deputy Commissioner Lima Wabang Jamir encouraged the Mokokchung Press Club MPC to be fearless to stand for truth and impartial journalism. He said that sensationalizing issues brings division and creates problem in the society and therefore urged the Press Club to uphold the vision of the Press Council of India that journalism should be neutral and fair to all. MPC President Lima Lenden Longkomar said that since the inception of the MPC in 2008, it has been doing its best to provide fair and unbiased news to the masses. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally breached the 10,000 mark today with the detection of 140 fresh positive cases. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangniphoom in a tweet said 116 cases were detected from Kohima and 24 cases in Dimapur. In addition, 46 patients have recovered from the infection, which included 44 from Mon and 2 in Kohima. The state has now 10,025 total cases, out of which 1,009 are active, while 8,860 have recovered. Of the 57 deaths registered, 47 died of COVID, 6 deaths are non-COVID, while 4 deaths are under investigation. So far, 99 cases have migrated. In view of the detection of COVID-19 positive cases, the Directorate of Information and Public Relations, Nagaland Kohima, has been declared as a sealed area from today till 18th November for a period of 48 hours. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer and follow social distancing. And before we end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils Statue of Peace to mark 151st birth anniversary celebrations of Jain Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh Sureshwarji Maharaj. National Press Day being observed today. Nagaland joins with the rest of the nation in observing National Press Day, and Nagaland's COVID-19 total tally breaches the 10,000 mark. And that's all the news we have for you this evening. Good night.